case may be. But then of course I saw it. I saw it a little bit on the first viewing, but then I really paid attention on the second viewing, and oh my god, what the hell happened to his hand just then? Did you see that? Everything was, oh, and look right there. Did you see when he put it behind his back too? Here we go. First of all, that arm right there. What is up with that arm? You'll either see that or you don't, but then we get to this. Suddenly, as his fingers are doing this weird, I don't know, I've played some ball in my time and I've been around a lot of basketball players. I've never seen people do that. The reaching for the ball, and then his hand turns into the back end of a seal, maybe? And then if you look right at the top, his fingers come up over. I don't understand it. What's more, this was posted on a social media outlet and no one seemed to notice, so I don't really believe it was fake. There's a shot of what I mean about the arm. It looks unnaturally long, and it looks now to be a little different color than it was moments ago and will again in a moment. It's just a little weird. I never got to go back to it a moment ago. Look at that. There you go. That is a perfect shot. His hand turns like flat, and you can see it underneath and above. Now, just because I'm telling you guys I don't believe this is fake, it does not mean I'm saying that this man has a shape-shifting hand. I'm sure there's a perfectly good explanation of why it looks like the rear end of a crawdad on his hand all of a sudden with pinchers, in that he has a thumb that extends all the way underneath. Yeah, I'm sure there's a great, see? Pinchers underneath. Yeah, no problem. This is one of very few good examples, though, of what I call the shapeshifter hands. Speaking of hands and what's going on, look at the hand that doesn't have the ball in it. Now, he's got some weirdness going on there. You see the little steps he's making with his fingers like they're walking across the sky? Have you seen that somewhere before? Does it look familiar? Right there, look at his hands walking. As soon as I saw that, I thought to myself, where have I seen the walking hands before? Why does it bother me that he's got the big lobster hand on the other side? Well, you know, it all comes back to Elvis sooner or later. Look at his fingers and tell me, is that not the same thing that my man's doing, walking his little fingers across while he's dunking the ball with his big lobster hand? Why does Elvis seem to have all the, boxes checked when it comes to just flat out weirdness? Here, have a look for yourself. We'll put the Shapeshifter playlist right here at the end of this video, and it's going to feature all the weird shape-shifting hand stuff you can stand, from Elvis of course. I guess he's the king of weird hand things now. I keep finding them. In the last video I found his hands form a perfect E for no reason. We got the shape-shifting walking, then there's the weird hand split, or as I like to call it with Elvis, sausage fingers, where his hand falls off suddenly in a video and he doesn't seem bothered. I don't know. I've really had enough of people's hands doing things like that. There was another video, I found one more really good video. Because believe it or not, I know it's unbelievable, most of these videos are fake garbage. It's just like a close-up on a hand, and then the hand moves in super slow motion. And there's a little blur because the TV quality isn't very good. And then people go, did you see it? Did you see it? No, we didn't see it.
Look at his index finger here. You know, this is not a human hand.
So yeah, YouTube's full of those type people, and I'm beginning to understand a little bit now why there's so much resistance to someone saying shapeshifter, because they probably conjure up a dude pointing at perfectly fine fingers. That's all I got for today. Thanks for watching. Don't